Well, the pressures are huge because it's a very tight build. It's a real team effort for the Arena Group. We have to integrate all our delivery services between structures and seating.
We're building over tennis courts, we're building over some of the most hallowed tennis courts in the country, certainly in London.
People don't believe that this is only built for a week's tournament.
Over the last 30 years, we've developed this from being a block of 500 seats facing the court in year one, 30 odd years ago, to what you see behind me today. Technically, it's a very, very difficult build. We've invested in special equipment to do the Queen's Club tournament. The perspex tops to the handrails were developed specifically for here to give good sight lines but keep the barrier heights to the regulations. There are lots and lots of contractors coming to this very tight space.
There's only 3.5 weeks on site. We've got some very expensive houses around here, so we can only build from a certain time, finish in a certain time, restrictions over the weekend, restrictions of working in London. It's a real team effort for the Arena Group. We have to integrate all our delivery services between structures and seating, spaceworks, well-dressed tables, all have to pull together in certain ways so that we can deliver this job on time.
They are so good at coordinating with each other and with all of our other suppliers to ensure that everything comes in at the right time. The structure that we had before and the way it was all laid out didn't fit our needs anymore at all for numbers in different areas and just general layout. They've been really helpful in that I've worked with both seating and structures, particularly seating, in branding the whole thing. You know, they've come back at every stage with different ideas for all the different materials we've used across the site. Something that Arena have really helped us with this year is actually developing an area that is solely for public. So to have this kind of horseshoe shape was something that they've had a massive part in.
The challenge this year was new sponsor, new ideas, new colour schemes, etc. And we've worked very closely with the LTA. The relationship has been very good, and we hope to take that on into the future with the new sponsorship that's come in from AEGON.
One of the first things we started off with was the fact that we needed blue seats.
The bulk of the seating here is built on top of the existing tennis courts, which is obviously an extremely sensitive site. We have to be very careful not to do any damage to the courts because repairing that damage is very expensive, if nothing else. We build temporary seating all over the clubhouse. We have seats on the balconies, on the roof of the restaurant, on the terrace in front of the bar and the main clubhouse, and in front of the main clubhouse.
There's been a lot of new people coming in. It's a new organisation, it's now the LTA, so we're having to work with some new people. So it has to be a very selfless build. We're thinking about the job, not about individual build programmes.
So we'd look at the netting, we'd look at the cladding, you know, all the different, the carpeting in all different areas. We've gone through samples of everything, and they've been so helpful. And we haven't had such a clear brief from our sponsor. We've been able to be a little bit more creative.
We pride ourselves in not just being a structure company, but we're a design company. We're more and more getting pulled into design detail with floral, with graphics, with subdued lighting, with music, air conditioning. And that's where we spend most of our time. It's the environment and the ambience that we create that really makes the difference. Temporary structures, scaffolding, seating, floral, air conditioning, generators. One person, we sort the whole thing out.
For me personally, this tournament is very close to my heart. I've worked on this tournament for some 30 years, and we're looking forward now to taking this forward for the next, certainly 5 years of AEGON's stewardship of the sponsorship, and hopefully further on into the future.